I said it once, I'm gonna say it again. Them hoodie boys are back pottering again. Welcome to another episode of A Hooded Conversation. I'm your host for the night, Hoodie Hand, and I'm with my co-host.
It's your boy Rook, man. Appreciate y'all for spinning back for your boys.
You dig what I'm saying? And then, as y'all can tell, we don't got our regular host for the night. Don't know what's going on, but y'all stuck with us. With that being said, Rook, how your week been?
My week been straight. You know what I'm saying? I was a little depressed throughout the week. Just thinking back on some old things that I missed out on that I ain't really get to crack for real. But
That'd be the word.
it's cool. I seen one of them recently, and they didn't really live up to the hype from back in the day. So
No doubt.
uh, ain't too mad. Other than that, my week was straight. I do want to give a shout out. Shout out my man Brody, man. Shout out Russell Westbrook, man. One of the greats, one of the all timers, bro. People gotta put some more respect on his name. It's
Yeah,
my
he had an
dog.
insane career. No bullshit. I feel like
Facts.
motherfuckers too often get everything wrapped up in championships. And I don't know where this like championship shit came from. Maybe it started with the whole Bron and Jordan shit, but just cause a nigga ain't win a championship don't mean his career was a
That
piece
shit
of
don't make it
shit.
less than.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, shout out to Brody for sure though. He had a hell of a career. Before I tell you how my week went, I seen a clip that KD said that when James Harden got traded to Houston, he didn't like how D Wade and LeBron was on Twitter, congratulating him and saying you about to go the fuck off in Houston. He said he felt slighted and pissed off because he knew that OKC was on Miami ass, and had they matched up in the finals again, it could have went differently. You think that was gonna happen?
I think so. I think so. And I think they probably knew it too.
Yeah,
That
for
young
sure.
team was crazy, bro.
It's just
Like they had
crazy
another
that.
year.
Go
Didn't
ahead.
didn't Harden win MVP like the next year? Or am I
He
tripping?
didn't win it the next year, but he won it. Not it was a year where he should have won it, and somebody won that shit. Maybe it was that year that Westbrook won it, that James Harden should have won it, but no, they OKC. I know motherfuckers don't be wanting to go over that luxury tax and everything, and they gonna have that same thing this time around too with Jalen Williams and Chet. But
Mm-hmm.
had they kept they chose Ibaka over James Harden. And in hindsight, it sounds crazy, but the defensive upside that Ibaka, brought, they thought was gonna be enough to, get them over the hump and win the championship. But James Harden was a monster, bro. And
Oh,
Houston James Harden is one of the best offensive players I've ever seen in my life.
I don't care how good you thought he was at OKC. There's no way you expected him to blow up the way he did
Hell
in
no.
Houston. So like, I don't blame him 100% for that. But like, you literally had one of the best scorers of all time on your team, and you got rid of him for a few dollars. Like, it was like a few mil, bro. You could have.
Yeah, they could have figured that out.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
I don't know if it was a preseason game or it was a regular season game, but there was when there was speculation about paying James Harden, like it was like Westbrook and KD was out. So this was our first time seeing James Harden, like, you know what I'm saying, be the first option on the team. And it looked a little crazy, but he ended the game with like 40. And I think it was against like the Bulls or something. And this was in OKC, right? And then they go through the season, and then that very next season they traded him to Houston. Right. So like everything, all the signs was there to, like, if you keep these three together, you rock out with James Harden, like, no bullshit. At that time, bro, you damn near could have said James Harden could have been, if they ran shit through James Harden and OKC. I don't think they ever would have, because obviously KD is KD and Russell Westbrook ain't never been for none. But if you
Mm-hmm.
was to let shit run through James Harden, you might be looking at a chip or two right now.
No, for real, for real. Like, that's one of them. Is
That
that
taking
one
it
of the biggest
serious.
fumbles in NBA history?
Nah, nigga. Portland. No, who Jordan for? Who drafted before Chicago? They could have took Jordan. It was Portland, wasn't it? I was
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I thought Jordan went first overall.
no, nigga. He ain't go number
He didn't
one.
go first overall.
No, Jordan went like number
Let's see,
two.
bro.
And then I mean, in hindsight, like I said, it makes sense. But Portland took Greg Oden over KD. That's another big fumble.
The Rockets had the first pick. They took Hakeem, and the second pick was to Sam Bowie with the Blazers.
What Jordan went three?
He went three.
So the Blazers, I told you, bro, the Blazers missed out on KD and Jordan. So I think that's bigger fumbles than the James Harden situation.
Yeah, throw the franchise away. I ain't gonna lie. Get them the fuck out of there. Bring back the Sonics.
They looking good right now. Hell, I ain't gonna lie. They bringing 2 NBA teams back, so they might get one. But back to what's going on. So as a lot of people know, I'm a piece of shit, right? And I don't even know if I should tell this story. I'll tell you offline because I can't say it on stream.
It's that bad.
Yeah, it's that bad. But overall, I had a bunch of homies from Racine come to the city, and I kicked in with them over this week. I kicked it with them yesterday, and I kicked in with them today. And I ain't gonna lie, what that told me was I'm not antisocial. I just don't fuck with nobody in Texas. No bullshit. Like, you know me. Like when the motherfucker tell me let's go kick it, I dread shit, right? Like I try to figure out a way to get out of it.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? No, like when I went to go kick it with him and all that shit, everything was smooth. You dig what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was kicking it, you know what I'm saying, cracking jokes. And then, you know what I'm saying, it felt like I was really back at home. No bullshit.
Right.
And then we went to Terry Black's. These niggas ain't never had Texas barbecue.
Put them niggas on, man.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, seeing niggas experience Texas barbecue for the first time might be like top 3 funniest things in the world.
The motherfuckers was in heaven, huh?
I'm talking about I had a homeboy, eyes closed, going to work. You hear me? Going to work on barbecue. You dig what I'm saying? And
Hell no,
these niggas so strong. We went to Terry's at 9. These niggas was on 6 at 10. And ain't get back to the crib till 3. So I applaud them niggas, my nigga, cause
I would have been asleep after that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. After Terry's, I went where I went, and it was lights out. Took a shower. It was lights
Damn,
out.
you supposed to host them niggas.
What you mean host them? They not here.
Take them to the
sick.
Show them. You know what I'm saying?
I got other shit going on.
All right, man.
Definitely had other shit going on, but we spent back today though. Like they was like, and it's cool. Cause they was like, I'm cool with dropping another 60 right now, and I'm like, do I got back-to-back 60 balls for the barbecue? Niggas know I got back-to-back 60 balls for the barbecue.
That's light for you, cuz.
My man's got the beef rib joint. Took 3 bites. Night. It's over with. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I eat Texas barbecue on a regular. But that shit, every time I have it, bro, that shit is such a fucking treat. And then I got one person in the chat who was like, oh yeah, he was like, I think Texas barbecue overrated. I said, where you get it from? This nigga said he got it from a gas station. I'm like, you bitch ass nigga.
Probably went to Rudy's.
You know what I'm saying? Something really fucking weak. I don't even think he was in Austin. I had another chat that was like, oh yeah, I had barbecue in Texas too. I feel like it was slightly overrated. I'm like, y'all niggas ain't going to the right spots. Like, yeah, you can probably get Texas barbecue everywhere, but if you want to get good barbecue, you gotta go to the spots that niggas is talking about.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? But overall, no, that shit was smooth. I feel like I was really back in the city just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Letting motherfuckers know, like, I forget how funny I am sometimes.
Right.
I forget how funny I am sometimes. Like, no, you can say all that, yeah, shit. Like, I seen this shit with my 2 eyes. Niggas was rolling. I'm talking about falling out on the couch, facing pillow, laughing. You dig what I'm saying? You think I'm capping? My mom on the house that I'm not lying. You dig what I'm saying? Just sometimes I forget how funny I am. You dig what I'm saying?
Niggas got you out your cell. That's crazy.
That's the thing. I don't even think I got a share. I just don't think I fuck with niggas in Texas. I don't think niggas in Texas have my humor. You dig what I'm saying? And that's just
that Midwest in you, huh?
It gotta be some, my nigga, because this Texas shit weak, bro. I don't know. I fuck with the city, but it's just like
the city is amazing.
I fuck with the city, but it's like niggas don't got my type of humor, so it'd be hard to like laugh with niggas, bro.
Yeah, it's a little. I wouldn't say it's a cultural difference, but niggas is raised differently. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it really come down to. We just all raised differently, and this is what's crazy. Like the niggas I kicked it with, never met them before in my life, right? Only known each other for over the game, right? For over just playing the game with each other, right? So they hit me, was like, yo, we coming to Austin, slide. So I'm like, bet. At first, you know me, I'm dreading shit like, Trying to leave my motherfucking crib.
I ain't gonna lie, you better than me off rip.
I was like, I'm not trying to leave my motherfucking crib. But once I got there, shit was solid in the bitch. I can't even lie. You dig what I'm saying? I think that shit was solid in the bitch. With all that being said, we got a dope ass episode in store for you today. NFL around the corner. We just wrapped up week 1 of preseason. You watched the Cowboys?
I watched the highlights. I didn't watch the actual game.
Did you walk away impressed with what you seen from the Cowboys?
Yeah, yeah. I don't think our defense is going. I don't have that too many high hopes for our defense, so I need them to prove it to me.
Yeah, I
You
got
know what I'm
that
saying?
boy though.
Caleb, he had a quiet day. He had a
That's
quiet day
good.
to be
That's a good.
expected first game.
That's good for a DB. A DB having a quiet day. That's good.
Sure. Okay. I would have liked to see him in some action. Like I actually I didn't see him in any at all.
He did his
He was out
job.
there.
They didn't throw
How
the
so?
ball his way.
Ah,
He did his
okay.
job.
Okay. No, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I guess if you want splash plays in somebody's first preseason game, by all means. But yeah, he did his job. I seen a couple clips from him. Locked up the receiver so bad that he couldn't even run his route. And then, flow with the defense in a run game. If he needed to make a tackle, he was there to make that tackle. Overall,
Mm-hmm.
I think he did a good job. I think Sonny did a good job. Arvell showed why he was a motherfucking monster. I'm pissed off that all of my players that I love, that went to Ohio State, all came to the fucking NFC East, my nigga. And we didn't get not damn nigga.
They home, bro.
You know what I'm saying? 4 teams in NFC East. 3 monsters go Washington, Sonny Styles. Giants, Arvell Reese. Cowboys, Caleb Downs. You dig what I'm saying? That shit don't make no
Mm-hmm.
sense. Who we get?
You should,
Nobody.
bro. Be happy for your players, man. They in the
I'm
league, bro.
always happy for my players. I don't fuck with them teams. Just like I was happy for Ezekiel Elliott, but I didn't fuck with the Cowboys. Nigga. What the fuck you
Zeke,
talking about? Man, you can't be
Zeke.
happy for your players. Nigga, I'm always happy for these niggas. But we tried to watch a little bit of the Eagles game, but ended up going outside and playing. I didn't play no beer pong. I was just outside kicking it. Niggas was like, I don't know how you be outside in them hoodies. I'm a hooded nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Wearing hoodies in Texas is just something that I do. I don't really feel that heat that much. But I gotta go back and watch that Eagles game. Um, Baltimore beat our ass, but I really just want to see how some of the young players look. I don't think Makai Lemon played. I do like that receiver for Baltimore, though, Jacoby Lane. Love that
Jacoby,
nigga.
he was hooping yesterday for
I
sure.
love that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga said they was like, Jacoby, when you get your first NFL check, what do you want to do? That nigga said, I'm gonna get a track hawk and a switch. Immediately became
No,
my
he
favorite.
did
I
not say
swear
that
to God, he
shit.
said that shit, bro. On everything I love, he said that shit. I'll find that video, send it to you. That nigga said he's getting a track hawk and a switch. I'm gonna send that
Yeah,
motherfucking
let's
video to
keep that
you.
nigga on the football field. Let's keep
He
let's.
in Baltimore. He in
Yeah,
Baltimore.
I give him 2 years max
Oh yeah,
before he catch a body.
yeah. He might be the next Ray Lou. But
God damn.
overall, I don't know. I ain't really get tapped into a lot of the preseason games, but it's just a good feeling knowing football back. And with that being said, I feel like there's no better time than now to make our predictions on how this NFL season is going to look as far as who we think will win MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, Rookie Defensive Player of the Year, all of that shit, and who we think can be some sleepers that we need to watch out for, and our favorites to win the Super Bowl. You dig what I'm saying? So let's
Hell
start
yeah.
off. Let's start off with at least our team's expectations. So, as you being a Cowboys fan, me being an Eagles fan, what do you see for the Cowboys this season?
I see us going 10-7. I feel like our offense is going. This is me being optimistic as a Cowboys fan that hasn't been the greatest Cowboy fan in like the last 2 or 3 years. Right, I'm gonna be honest. Right, I've been disappointed a lot. My expectations for them, you know what I'm saying, goes up and down. So I see us going 10-7. I feel like our offense should be really well. We got probably the best receiver duo in the league. Personally, obviously bias included. O line, we haven't made too many changes to the O line, but I expect us to be healthy this year. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, that comes into fruition. Defense. We got to be able to stop the run, bro. We just gave fuck what's his name? We just gave our defensive tackle an extension. You know what I'm
Jordan
saying?
Williams.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I really hope this shit work out because that's really been our Achilles heel. The fucking defense. Well, defense fucking been ass. So
I
we'll
mean, I
see.
feel like that's not a.
DBs.
I was gonna say that's. I feel like that's a big worry on the outside looking in for Dallas is y'all secondary. Like I know y'all drafted Caleb Downs, but as far as our corners go, like Deron Bland didn't look great last year. First coming off the year he had the year before. I couldn't even tell you who y'all corner two is. Always impressed with y'all linebackers. I think Deshaun is it Overland or Overshawn, whatever his name is.
Overshown.
Overshawn. I think he a good linebacker. I feel like everything really come down to that secondary though. Like y'all lost y'all DB's coach to Chicago, and it showed
Sick.
last season. It definitely
Al
showed last
Harris,
season.
yeah. Yeah, like you said, I also don't know who's on the opposite side of Durant, but I know he was hurt last year. He was still coming off of injuries and all that stuff, and then he was also battling injuries throughout the season. So hopefully he comes back and play how we expect him to play. Safeties, I don't know if we got Hooker out there with Downs.
Yeah, Malik.
Yeah, I know he coming towards the end of his career, so I hope he can give us one good season, my boy. Because I do expect a lot from this team. I even know I did say we would go 10-7. Like I feel like we can make him push if we get there. We just gotta stay healthy, and that defense just gotta lock the fuck in, bro. And I
Yeah.
think we'd be straight.
Nah, no doubt. That's not bad. So when you say 10-7, is that the floor or the ceiling?
That's the floor. It got to be the floor. Like
So
I feel like our offense is too fucking talented to not at least win 10 games. At least,
so what's the ceiling for y'all? 13-4.
yeah, I can see
13 and
that.
4. I'm not
I
mad
can
at
see
it.
that.
I don't know. I don't like. I can have these type of conversations about the Cowboys because I swear to God, I just don't hate. Like, if I don't hate nobody as much as how I hate my college rival, I feel like I'm comfortable enough to talk about that. But overall, I feel like 13-4 is a solid ceiling for the Cowboys. Like, bring back a 4,000 yard passer. You got two 1,000 yard receivers.
Hmm.
Y'all still got Buddy Ash from Denver, the running back.
Yeah, we
He can
should.
be, yeah, that's 1,000 yard rusher. So you looking at a 4,000 yard passer, 2,000 yard receivers, and 1,000 yard rusher. It really just gonna depend on how y'all want that defense to look. You dig what I'm saying?
My biggest
Um,
concern, for sure.
as far as the Eagles, floor 11-6. My ceiling, floor and ceiling is
Damn,
actually
11-6.
my floor and my ceiling is like right here. Maybe if I'm being drastic, 9-7 or 10-7.
Uh huh.
But losing 7 games is just I just don't see that with Philly right now. Like we have way too talented of a roster to lose 7 games. Like shit would have to be going drastically bad in the sense that it has to be an injury. My ceiling is 12-5. You dig what I'm saying? For me,
Wait, what's your floor?
10-7.
10-7. Okay.
Really 11-6, but 10-7. You can flip a coin on that game. For me, my biggest what if right now is how can our offensive coordinator get this offense going versus how it looked last year. Obviously, we lost AJ Brown.
Hmm.
The writing was on the wall. Everybody knew he was coming into the season without him. Don't really give a fuck about it. I think Devonta Smith can do a great job of being a wide receiver one. Um, we're gonna do it by committee as far as who's gonna be our wide receiver two. We drafted Makai Lemon, picked up Elijah Moore. We got Hollywood Brown, traded for Devontae Wicks. Um, I probably said his name wrong, but overall, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of weapons, and I see how Green Bay moves the ball around and does wide receiver by committee with Jordan Love, and I feel like we might bring that in, but I feel like our pass catchers are just that much better. We still got Dallas Goedert coming off a 10 touchdown season. If I'm not mistaken, he probably had close to 1,000 yards receiving. So I really just want to see how he gets everything clicking on the offense. Defense, I really don't have a lot of worries. I'm kind of worried about our safeties, but they said they're going to They're gonna try Cooper DeJean out at safety in certain looks, but we got Tariq Woolen on one side, we got Quinyon Mitchell on the other side. Um, Cooper still playing the slot, playing the slot, playing the nickel slash playing safety. Up front, still got Jalen Carter just paid him. Got Jordan Davis traded for Greenyard from Minnesota. He might be out a few weeks, but I feel like Hunt, Jalix Hunt, he was having a good camp. So there's a lot of pass rushers on the team. You know what I'm saying? We still got Nolan Smith. As far as the linebackers go, still got Zach Bond. You know,
Like Bond.
hundred tackle nigga. But no, I got a lot of we hate Ohio State. We Wisconsin fans these past 2 days for sure. But I said it is what it is. We not y'all rivals.
Wait,
Take that shit to
from
Minnesota.
from the people he was hanging out with, or just on some random shit?
No, from the people I was kicking it with. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
okay.
Everybody rep the home state. But yeah, I feel
I
like our
heard
ceiling is 12-5 and our floor is like 10-7.
they were saying this is the best Jalen Hurts looked in years.
He said he looking a lot faster. You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
feel like I'm overly critical of Jalen Hurts because he essentially replaced my favorite quarterback in Eagles history and Carson Wentz, but you can't deny a Super Bowl MVP. I don't give a fuck how you want to chop it up. There's a lot of people who's like, oh, he only won it because of Saquon, but I tell you, like, he outperformed Pat Mahomes in 2 Super Bowls. The difference is a fucking pass interference, and that's why Jalen doesn't have 2 Super Bowls. But it is what it is. If you think
Yeah, that
Saquon's the
nigga's a
reason
winner,
we,
man.
that's what it really come down to. Oh, he don't throw for 4,000 yards. He's a winner. Oh, he don't have a 40 touchdown season through the air. He's a winner. You dig what I'm saying? He has essentially won everywhere he went. You dig what I'm saying? So,
Not
um,
facts. Definitely facts.
call it
I
what
like
you
I said,
want.
I
He's a winner.
I, I wasn't the biggest fan. I mean, I ain't never like disliked Jalen Hurts. So like when he went to the Eagles, it was just like whatever. But like I knew it, bro. That nigga's a winner, bro. He gonna get that shit done.
Niggas don't want to admit it, but Hurts is a playoff riser. Niggas really don't want to admit that, but Jalen Hurts is a playoff riser. Like he plays his best football in the playoffs. You dig what I'm saying? And he's one of
Hmm.
the best deep ball throws in football, but people don't want to admit that as well. You know what I
I
mean?
don't want he get hated on like crazy.
No, for
One of
sure.
them things.
For sure. But it is what it is. Staying, on the NFL topic, uh who is your Super Bowl, like who do you expect to see in the Super Bowl this year from the NFC and AFC?
Um, NFC. Damn, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I got two really. Like one of them was my dark horse, and then one of them was like I'd be surprised if they really don't.
But then we can put
It's
those
the
together because I was gonna say who's your favorites and who your sleeper, so we can just combo that up.
I'm leading Cowboys out of it. We ain't fucking making it. I don't believe. I ain't got that much faith in us. I'm gonna say the Bears though. I think the Bears would be my dark horse.
Okay.
And then my guaranteed, I got the Rams.
It's hard to go against the Rams right now. I feel like they got a lot of shit going on they damn selves, but I can't be mad at somebody who picked the Rams.
Stanford coming back. Stafford. Oh, damn.
Stafford, Jesus
Goddamn.
Christ.
Stafford coming back. He got Puka. They really haven't lost much from last year, and they've gained I don't want to say a lot, but they gained some decent pieces. One also that I'm gonna bring up later.
Okay. Um, so sleeper Bears, favorite Rams.
And
Um,
then on the AFC, oh wait, my bad. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, go get your AFC take off.
AFC, this is more like not really a sleeper, more to just what I personally want. Ravens. I feel like they got it in them. And this is just in the other one that's like more of a guarantee, but fuck it, it's the Chiefs. You just can't count out Patrick Mahomes
I
and
can,
Andy. Hmm?
I can.
How? Why? Why would you count them out? The
Patrick
most
don't.
consistent team in like the last like 7 years.
I feel like we've been more consistent, but I don't believe. I seen how they looked last year. I think I think that run of you can't count the Chiefs off. They may have one more run, but I feel like it's like the Warriors. I think that shit is dead.
It really, for me, it really just depends on how Patrick Mahomes comes back after that injury.
He didn't look good pre-injury. That Pat
They
Magic
are,
that we was used to, like
it wasn't this.
it looked different. Like again, the Chiefs as a whole are playoff risers, right? You still got to beat
Hmm.
them, right? So
Hmm.
I understand what you're saying. It's quiet for me.
They also have gave him they gave him more weapons for sure, and then they also upgraded on defense, at least secondary wise. So I don't. I feel like they got a high chance.
You
I feel
said
like
they
they got the
upgraded.
highest chance.
You said they upgraded on offense. Who did they add other than Kenneth Walker?
It was a receiver. It was some speedy ass receiver that they acquired. I've been
Um,
hearing a lot about it in like
that
preseason talk.
that deep ball for Pat Mahomes just don't look like what it used to look like.
Hey man,
I'm more
I don't know
critical
about
of it.
that one, bro.
It don't. Numbers may not back it up, but eye tests tell me when I watch the Chiefs, it don't look pretty. They look mud.
I ain't like. I guess we just seen a different thing. Cause I be seeing him put that shit on the money, and his receivers just be selling them. Like whenever Rice was gone, and it was just like Brown and whoever. Is it who the fuck is a receiver? They main receiver, nigga from Texas.
Oh, Xavier Worthy.
Xavier, not Brown. I'm tweaking. Yeah, Xavier. When it was just like him as like their main receiver, his receivers are selling the fuck out of him that year.
Okay, like I said, we might just be
But I
seeing
mean,
shit differently.
yeah,
But yeah, I'm not a believer in the Chiefs. For me, my guarantee for the Super Bowl, it's hard to go against the Rams. You dig what I'm saying? They got everything that you need. You got the best pass rusher in football. You add Trent McDuffie from the Kansas City Chiefs in that secondary. You got Matthew Stafford at quarterback. Um, still
shit.
we still looking at a potential suspension for Puka, but if he is suspended, he'll be back for the playoffs. So you got to beat them niggas in the playoffs. Um, rumblings about Aaron Donald returning. So if that is the case, they have everything you need to win a fucking Super Bowl.
Yep,
Uh,
I agree.
I seen that they came out with a top 10 list, top 10 teams in the NFL, and the Eagles won on that list. So I'm gonna use this as a sleeper. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna say the Eagles are a sleeper to make it back to the Super Bowl. I think we have
Based off that
everything.
alone, I get it.
I feel like we still have everything you need to win a Super Bowl. And Howie is such a genius that if there's a drastic need before the trade deadline, he will go make that move, and that move could be Max Crosby out there from Vegas. So
Mm,
that's who my sleeper is. Philly. I'm just not gonna count out the Eagles. I feel like we have one of the most disrespected head coaches in football, and I feel like we have one of the most disrespected quarterbacks in football. And then we still got Saquon Barkley. You dig what I'm saying? Defense is still
Saquon.
should be on the top half of the league. On the AFC side, my favorite on the AFC side, I'm gonna just say at some point Josh Allen has to do it. So why not this year?
Okay,
At some point, Josh Allen has to do it. So I will
new
count them as
stadium.
I will count them as my favorite, my dark horse, and I really believe in his team if they quarterback can quarterback is the Houston Texans. You have everything you need on defense. That's a Super Bowl winning defense right there.
Okay.
They get to the quarterback with the best of them. If CJ Stroud lock back in on football and football becomes number one to him again, then there's no reason why they shouldn't go to the Super Bowl. I feel like the Texans are kind of like how Ohio State was last year. Score 20 points, you will win every game. That Texans defense is so good that if you score 20, your chances of winning the game are high as hell, percentage wise. So I'm gonna have them. I got the Texans as my sleeper to make the Super Bowl and
I'm mad at that.
potentially win the Super Bowl. You dig what I'm
For me,
saying?
it depends on that O line. That O line can lock in and not give up fucking 5 sacks in the playoffs or whatever it was. I can see it happening because, like you said, that defense is nice.
That defense is
One of
sick,
their
bro.
players is also on my list, so that works.
That defense is silly. Speaking of just going to players, we can start with MVP. Who do you give me your favorite and give me your sleeper for MVP?
So how I did it is I got a top three for each category. My
Okay.
third choice is always gonna be like just my honorable mention, like what I would prefer. So MVP, I got what I would prefer is Caleb Williams. I
Okay.
I feel like he can do it. Joe Burrow, number two.
Nah, man, I gotta stay healthy.
I feel like he got him a good little comeback season in him. And my number one, Lamar. I feel like he really got something to prove this year.
This would be MVP number 3 for Lamar, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. Um, I guess I'll try to go 1, 2, and 3. Number 3, I'll put Lamar. Voters fatigue. Uh, Number 2, I go Stafford. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
I feel like with the hype and if they win games and Stafford ain't showing no signs of slowing down, I feel
yeah.
like he can be in a conversation to win his second MVP. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they just want to give it to a fucking quarterback and not trying to be. I feel like they want to give it to a white quarterback. I feel like Matthew Stafford has everything you need as far as the media and the team to make a push to win the MVP. My
He almost made my
favorite
list.
my favorite for MVP, you actually stole mine, is actually Cartier Joe. Um,
Okay.
if he can stay healthy, they made additions on defense. They went to go get Dexter Lawrence. Um, they didn't make any changes with that secondary, but that secondary is another year experienced. You got two of the best wide receivers. I think. See, you gave the Cowboys the best receiving duo, and I can't go against. I can't go
Uh,
against Cincinnati.
if anyone said the Bengals, I wouldn't argue. I can't.
You know what I'm saying? You got Jamar Chase, who, if healthy, if Joe, like everything comes down to Joe Burrow's health.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's Jamar Chase is a 1,400 yard, 14, 15 touchdown, just waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I have him as my favorite to win Super Bowl because just or not Super Bowl but MVP. Just it's the same thing as kind of Matthew Stafford. I feel like they just waiting like nigga come take this MVP. Just stay healthy and come take this MVP. You dig what I'm saying? I feel like that's what they own with Joe Burrow. So if he can stay healthy, put up absurd numbers, and then get the Bengals back to the playoffs, then I might even put them as my dark horse to make it to the Super Bowl. Like they will be
Yeah.
below Houston to me, but that offense
That
can
defense.
almost
Yeah.
win every game.
Yeah. And for the Joe thing, it's like I can't see him coming back and not killing. Like I can't see him regressing.
He's too
I don't know
talented.
if it's because I've been watching him for so long, but Joe Burrow is just different, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Staying right here real quick. It's a quarterback that we have to have a real conversation with. Like so many people hate on Jalen Hurts, right?
Hmm.
Nobody hates on Justin Herbert.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Nobody hates on Justin Herbert, right? On two playoff appearances, 0-2.
0-2 for sure.
0-2. So in the worst numbers you can possibly, if Jalen Hurts is 0-2 in the playoffs with the numbers that Justin Herbert got, he loses his job.
Oh yeah, they're for sure calling for his job.
But I'm steadily seeing top 5 quarterbacks list, and this he's making a list every single time. So please enlighten me on what Justin Herbert is doing to garner this much respect as being a top 5 quarterback.
I think it's just a media thing. He's actually 0-3.
0-3.
0-3 with 2 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. So yeah,
That's nasty numbers.
he does not play well in the playoffs. Um
He's a playoff dropper.
yeah. Yeah, clearly. Cuz I'm pretty sure one of them losses too was like a big ass comeback that was
Yeah,
like
Jacksonville.
yeah.
They was beating the fuck out of Jacksonville in the first half. Maybe somewhere around 35-6 or something like that.
Yeah.
And
It was
Jacksonville
crazy.
came back and won that game. So
So I don't know, man. I think it's a media thing. They don't push that hate on him like they push for like you said. I don't want to make it racist, but like a Jalen Hurts or a Lamar
Lamar,
Jackson. Like like if Lamar had those type of stats in the playoffs, boy,
he will be getting
what?
flamed.
Yes.
But niggas is
He already
steady,
getting flamed.
and he's a 2-time MVP. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Like, they obviously say, when is he gonna get over the hump and make the Super Bowl? But like, they be like, when is he gonna do it? But like, they make and this is what I hate. Niggas sit here and tell me that Josh Allen, they be like, oh, Josh don't got no help. Had statistically one of the best defenses in the league last year. You had 1,000-yard rusher who also led the NFL in rushing touchdowns. So this
Yeah.
whole notion that he doesn't have no help is bullshit to me. I seen this nigga throw some of the worst interceptions you can possibly fucking throw in the playoffs, and he did it in that Denver game. So don't sit here and tell me that this nigga don't got no help. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I said, it's not. I'm not trying to really make it a race thing, but they give so much grace to white quarterbacks, right? This nigga Jalen Hurts is 2 years removed. Coming into the season, he's 2 years removed for winning a Super Bowl and a Super Bowl MVP. And niggas are sitting here telling me it's a make or break year for this nigga. If he don't perform, then the Eagles could be looking for another quarterback. Nigga, any
That's
other
what. Yeah.
quarterback that's 2 years removed are never gonna be in those conversations.
Fuck no. That's way too early.
You know what I'm saying?
They get yeah. They get way
Stafford
more
won a
grace than
Super
that shit.
Bowl. Stafford won the Super Bowl, and he was chilling. Niggas ain't said nothing. The Rams have been mid. Getting their ass pumped out the playoffs. You dig what I'm saying? Niggas don't say
That's
nothing.
fair.
Josh Allen won his first Super Bowl. I mean, he won his first MVP. And he ain't got over the hump. And he's had some of the worst. He's had bad playoff performances too. They don't say nothing. They still say
The
he's
way
one of the
the
best quarterbacks in the league.
internet, or not the internet. Yeah, the internet too. The internet and the media defends Josh Allen for like anything he does is insane to me.
He's they fucking. I don't. He not the cash cow, but
He
he's
like
the
they golden
golden
boy.
boy.
Yeah.
He's the golden boy, and that shit, like, I fuck with Josh Allen. I don't want that to get missed in none of this. But like, let's keep the criticism real, my nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
Fair.
let's keep it fair. Let's keep it fair. I also don't like
All the
that the
niggas asking
MVP.
for.
I swear to God, I don't like. If I had a real dark horse for MVP, Jahmyr Gibbs, because I'm so tired of the MVP just being like, just name this motherfucker the quarterback award at this point. Cause y'all give this shit to quarterbacks. Like, niggas is like, I think Saquon should have won MVP the year we won a Super Bowl.
I thought he had a legit case for it.
I think he should have won MVP. You dig what I'm saying?
And I think they barely brought it up. Like you said, it's a quarterback award. Like when I was coming up with this list, I literally said, "Oh, I'm not gonna put any quarterbacks or anything else in like offensive player, and like I'm just gonna do straight QBs for MVP because that's the most realistic thing that's gonna happen."
Mm-hmm. We not gonna see a non-quarterback win this MVP. It's a shame, but it is what it is.
Because whenever Jamar Chase won the Triple Crown, I was like, "Yo, I think he should be at least in the conversations." Not even close, bro.
Nope, they didn't even.
So,
They damn near didn't even consider that shit.
yeah, so it's not fair, bro.
It's not, bro, and I just don't understand why we can't have a non-quarterback MVP. But it is what it is. It's the league that we live in. It's gonna be a quarterback award for, like, niggas gonna have to break a 50.
Yeah.
Like, I if Saquon would have played Week 17 against the Giants and broke over 2,000 yards, maybe. But we risk him getting hurt and then not winning the Super Bowl. So he did right. Like, he did what AJ Brown refuses to do and chose winning over stats.
Do you think if AP had his MVP season today, he wins MVP still?
2,000 yards.
Let me look it up real quick.
He had 2,000, if I'm not mistaken. Like, he almost broke the single season rushing record. If he had a 17th game, he would have broke it.
Yeah, he had 2,097 yards.
Yeah,
Second most in a single season.
if he had a 17th game, he would have broke that record. I want to say yes, but niggas be on quarterback dick so much. Like, I don't even think Stafford
What
had
the fuck?
such a great year to win MVP. But I feel like they just had to give it to somebody, right? Like,
Yeah,
we almost gave Drake May MVP, and his stats weren't even that great.
it was a real that was the year with Stafford, right?
Yeah, that was last year. Like, they
Yeah.
really wanted to give this nigga Drake May MVP. And they played one of the worst schedules ever. I don't think they really played a playoff team last year. But like, now we're gonna see what's gonna happen this year when they play the top half of the AFC. Another sleeper of mine before we get off this MVP conversation, Bo Nix. I feel like he really coming into his
Ooh,
own.
wow.
I feel like he coming into his own. You add Jalen Waddle. You got pass catchers out there. You got an O line. You got everything that you need. If he play football, he can be a dark horse to win Heisman, in my opinion. Denver got everything you need. That's another dark horse to win the Super Bowl is Denver. You got everything you need to win the Super Bowl, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you saying that as like a team whole, like them going to the Super Bowl. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna lie, Bo Nix, he just ain't got it for me. Like he just don't pass the eye test for me.
You know, I
I don't know if that's just
now
me
I
hating or
can't. I'm
what.
not arguing. I can't argue against that. It don't look top 5 quarterback-ish, but he get it done. You know what I mean?
So it's like a Jalen Hurts type of situation.
Yeah, but he get the grace of being whatever. Yeah.
That was political. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Um, since we talked about MVP being a quarterback award, let's show love to the skilled players. Who is your top 3 for offensive player of the year?
All right, honorable mention. Or one of my number 3 is Jonathan Taylor.
Okay.
He had a great start of the year last year. You know what I'm saying? He fell off towards the end due to injuries, O line, all that issues, whatever. But if he can play how he was playing at the beginning of the season for the whole season this year, especially coming off this contract extension, I don't see why not. I can see him doing it. Number 2, Justin Jefferson. He got him a somewhat decent quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I really want to see how Kyler Murray plays in this new offense and this new just team and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So Jettis is just, I ain't gonna lie, it might be too early to say it, but he damn near got Hall of Famer locked down if he keep playing the way he is. So Jettis number 2, number 1 is Jamar. Jamar just different. The nigga just different, bro. It's that simple. Like he passed the eye test. I ain't seen a nigga guard him yet. So
I
it's
feel
just
like it's
Jamar for me.
disrespectful not having JSN on the list.
He was top 5 for sure.
Top 5 is crazy.
He would have been number 3 if I didn't want to put JT in it. If I wasn't biased.
For me, I'm just go number 1. Number 1 is Jahmyr Gibbs. I don't got to share the rock with David Montgomery no more. They brought in Pacheco, but it's not the same. It's not the same effect. Like
Nah.
this ground game, this offense is essentially mine. You know what I'm saying? You can't load the box either because we got Speed Demon, J-Mo out there, and we still got Amon-Ra St. Brown. So Jahmyr Gibbs is my favorite to win Offensive Player of the Year. Follow that up by JSN. You know what I'm saying? Another year to build that connection with Sam Darnold. The clear cut number 1. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Rashid. You got
Rashid Rice.
No, not Rashid Rice. They got the boy they got from the Saints.
I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name though, but I know who you're talking about.
I'm gonna grab his name real quick because I put him on my season slip. They had him at 500 yards receiving, so I had to take that.
That's light low key.
Mm-hmm. Rashid Shaheed. They got Rashid Shaheed on the other side. He can take the top off of defense. You have to respect his speed. So you can roll coverage over the JSN side, but I think JSN is still such a special receiver that I got him at number 2. Number 3, Chase. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
Jamar Chase. It's nothing else. Essentially the best receiver in football. I love JSN. I'm giving him the best receiver in football because he came off an incredible. He almost had 2,000 receiving yards. So I'm not going to sit here and disrespect him. Do he have the name of a Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase? No, but production tells me he's a top 2 receiver in football right now. Honorable mention. I'm trying to think of running backs. Bijan Robinson.
Bijan. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It's funny that you had Gibbs at 1 because I literally talked myself out of putting him on my list.
I think
I was like, it's just so many weapons, and I don't know how the Lions are gonna come back this year.
Nothing. Look at that nigga numbers with sharing carries. Like, I think that offense go through Gibbs. Like, he's a
No, I'm not mad at it.
special player. Like, all right, so we in the fantasy football league together. If you have the first pick, Chase or Gibbs?
I'm taking Chase. Chase damn near won me a league like 2 years ago.
I traded
single-handedly
for fucking CD Lamb.
Oh, that was you. I think that was like he went like 50 points like the last game of the season, bro. He
Yeah.
went crazy for me.
Chase ain't do nothing for me for like the first 6 weeks, and I said, "Fuck it, give me CD Lamb." And then Chase went fucking bananas, and it started with that fucking Ravens game when he just destroyed that secondary.
Mm.
But
But yeah, he always be
oh,
my first pick.
speaking of, so our league is 8 right now, and a lot of the people that was here are in the league, so we
Hmm.
even beefed it up to 12. So we might have 12 people in the league, and I like that better because I don't want everybody having
Super teams.
super teams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So obviously everybody got to put their money in, and um the pot gonna
Fuck
look
it.
bigger for first place. So yeah, we
Yeah.
went from 8 to 12 in a day.
Ain't ducking no smoke. The
Hell
fuck?
no. I want competition, bro. I don't want niggas having super teams at the end of the season score 200 points and shit like that. But back to the podcast. Yeah, it's hard to keep a Jamar Chase. I feel your Justin Jefferson take, and obviously he's gonna have a better year with a better quarterback. Like, I'm saying a better quarterback because it don't get much worse than JJ McCarthy. It don't, bro. Jettis had 2 touchdowns last year. Like,
Should never happen.
should never happen. Like,
You know
just
how many slips I lost because of that? Man,
yeah.
whatever.
Like, in like bare minimum, he's getting 8 touchdowns. Like, Murray not no scrub. Like, do this make them a contender? No.
Nah.
But Jetta's numbers should go back to looking like Jetta numbers. And then from the offensive side of the ball to the defensive side of the ball, 1, 2, and 3 for defensive player of the year.
Number three, every one of my lists we've already mentioned so far. Number three is Will Anderson Jr.
Oh,
I
okay.
feel like he poised to have a breakout year. You know what I'm saying? Leading that defense. Number two, Max Crosby. Coming off the fake trade rumors. I mean, not trade. The trade that didn't go through. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's gonna have something to prove. And number one, he not even like technically in the league yet. Aaron Donald though,
Aaron
over
Donald,
Miles Garrett.
you think he come back and have that much of an impact?
Bro, he ain't played in what 2 or 3 years, 2 3 seasons. He gonna come back fresh.
I
That nigga
think
stay fit. And when he left, he was damn near the best defensive player in the league already. So I feel like he come back and still fucking hoop how he was before. I don't see
honestly,
him dropping off.
I think that if Aaron Donald comes back, it's more towards a Super Bowl push. Like, he might not come back until like week 10, week 11. So
Really.
that's how I see it. Like, I don't really see him playing a full season. Like, if they in contentions to win a Super Bowl, I think that he'll come back. I don't think he wants to play a full season.
Cause he already been coming back for the practices and stuff. Like he was listed on one of their lists. I don't remember what the fuck it was.
I'm looking up
But I
this.
think he come back week one, man. At the bare minimum, week three. And if he come back, I don't feel like he can be stopped.
No, he's
I mean,
still
different.
Aaron Donald's one of the best players in the league to me. Oh, this is not who I was looking for. Yikes.
Somebody with some. Let me shut up. That man, Aaron Donald, boy.
All right, so this kind of puts a damper on my list because I had a Jaguar defender as my sleeper for defensive player of the year, but his numbers last year, I don't know where I thought he had these great numbers from. But going top 3, that really fucked up my list. That really
I
fucked
wonder who
up
the
my
fuck it
list.
was.
Trayvon Walker, the edge rusher for
Hmm.
the edge rusher from the Jaguars. They have a pass rusher who had a double digit sack season, but I'm blanking on his name. It wasn't Hines Allen either.
Double digits from the Jags. It was. I don't think they got one, bro. Their closest is the Heinz Allen, and he had 8.
So yeah, I'm gonna just say fuck it. So I go out on the limb. 3, Travis Hunter, playing DB full time.
Oh shit! All right, that's a
Playing
pick I was not expecting.
playing. I feel like if he plays corner full time, I feel like he has the it factor, the wow factor, and if he gets his hands on the football, he can take it back for 6, right? Um, that honestly, I can say he goes defensive player of the year, but I'm having a hard
Year
time
2.
having him as a top 5 corner. It makes no sense, but
I was about to say, yeah.
it's like because it's so many other corners that I think are great, right? Like I have PS2 as
Got to be number one.
got to be number one, right? So obviously number two for defensive player of the year for me is Myles Garrett, and then number one is my boy from Houston, Will Anderson. I was like you said, I feel like he's about to have an absurd year, right? And they bring back Jadeveon Clowney, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he's gonna get a lot of one-on-one looks. I feel like he's essentially the best. It's hard not to say Myles Garrett is not the best pass rusher. That nigga just had 20 fucking sacks.
23.
23. So, but it's like give me Will. I like Will. I like that Houston team. I like that Houston team.
They
But
definitely
yeah,
got potential.
give me Will Anderson. If I had to throw another DB in there, I would have Travis and I would have PS2. An underrated DB that won't win Defensive Player of the Year, but needs to be showing more love when we talk about the best DBs in football is Denzel Ward. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that just because he went to Ohio State. Like, if you hear the top receivers talk about who give them fits when they go up against them, is Denzel Ward. You dig what I'm saying?
He always get nothing but mad respect from everyone.
You
I've
dig
never
what I'm
heard anything
saying?
like bad about him.
He is an underrated DB at Ohio State and is still an underrated DB in the NFL. It just sucked that he played for Cleveland, in my opinion. Like, if he was in a better market in a team that was winning, he would be talked about like how they talk about Quinyon Mitchell, and that's no slight at Quinyon Mitchell, but you can just winning matters. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's I gotta show some love to Denzel Ward.
The only DB I almost had on my list was Marlon Humphrey.
Marlon ass.
Huh? Wait, am I tripping? No, I'm thinking of Hamilton.
Kyle Hamilton.
Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah, clean that
Yeah.
up. Marlon Humphreys is dirt.
I'm looking at the interception list and Marlon Humphrey on there. I think
That's
I had 4
cool.
last year.
That's cool, but I promise you, if you look up yards given up and touchdowns given up, Marlon Humphrey's gonna be on that bitch as well.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. He be getting slandered by the Ravens fan base.
Fucked because he trolling shit. If he not getting like he get fucked up and he just be trolling as if he's not getting fucked up, right? But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not high on him. We gave Super Bowl predictions already, didn't we?
Yeah.
All right, so that really wrap up everything we have for the NFL, right? So straight up and down right now, who versus who in the Super Bowl and who wins?
Straight up and down right now. Uh this is all me basing on Aaron Donald coming back. So I got the Rams and I got the Rams and the Ravens, man. And I got the Ravens winning it all. This is gonna be a Lamar year. I'm calling this shit right now. Lamar winning MVP. He winning MVP. They gonna get the Super Bowl. It's gonna come down to the fourth quarter. He gonna make some magic and they gonna win that bitch. I'm calling it right now. Timestamp.
Okay. You don't want to edit this shit. I go. Just to be different, I'll go Eagles, Texans. I'll go Eagles, Texans. Nah. I don't want to go Eagles. I feel like that's too homer.
Neither of us brought up this team. What about
Seahawks?
Seattle? Yeah. Defended champs.
Quiet. It's for me. At least they lost so many players.
Yeah, that defense got I was gonna say something crazy. That defense got decimated.
I didn't bring this team up, but just to be different and go differently from your picks, give me Lions, Texans. Lions, Texans.
And shout out Aiden, man. Coming back from his injury.
Fuck him. Give me Lions, Texans. I want to go Texans.
Texans over Lions?
I know the Texans not winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah. That'd be something crazy, boy. They pull that shit up. They got the defense, though. It's really the offense for me.
Yes, bro. But it's so Lions, Texans, fuck it. Will Anderson, Super Bowl MVP.
Nico Collins, Tank Dell coming back. They got the weapons, too. It's that old line, bro.
Cowboys bringing in Von Miller, signing him.
Yeah, that just came. That what happened like an hour ago?
That happened a couple hours ago, but that's still a nice veteran pass rusher to have. He's not all the way terrible, so that's somebody nice to have off the edge, get to the quarterback.
We always get. I don't want to disrespect Vaughn because he a
Always
veteran.
past their prime edge rushers.
Yeah, bro. Yes, bro.
Jadeveon Clowney last
Same,
year. Jadeveon Clowney made an
same. Yeah,
impact.
Clowney. Randy Gregory. I know that was a random ass pick, but I remember that specifically too. Like it's a lot of like
Aldon
we
Smith.
get people past they prime, bro. Every
I
time.
was pissed when y'all got Aldon Smith. I thought he was gonna revive his motherfucking career with y'all.
I thought he was gonna go crazy. Nope.
But yeah, give me
As per
give me give
usual.
me Texans. Give me Texans over Lions. Will Anderson, finals or Super Bowl MVP.
I'm not mad at
From
it. That'd be unexpected as fuck.
yeah, fuck it. Why not shoot for the stars?
Let's live a little bit.
You dig what I'm saying? From football to basketball, before we get to the WNBA, like I said, I mean you spoke on it earlier. Russell Westbrook, 18 years, announced his retirement earlier this week. He did it in such a special way that I don't think if a team called him at the end of the season, it was like, yo, come in for a playoff push, he would do it. So, happy retirement to Russell Westbrook, one of the league's best point guards. Honestly, if not the best point guard, right? I know championships always come to the forefront with niggas, but statistically speaking, Westbrook is one of the best point guards of all time, bro.
And he deserved the respect because people don't be giving it. Like you said, he one of the greatest. So it's 1 and 2. For me, it's between him and Steph. I know Magic. Magic, no, bro.
It's quiet.
The same way y'all want to put y'all want to discredit Jordan because he's playing with plumbers. Like Johnson was doing the same thing, man. So I got Russ. Top 2 all time.
You got Russ top 2 all time. Let me ask you this question, because this question was asked to a Thunder fan, and I didn't like his response. Just in Oklahoma City, 1, 2, and 3. Give me your top 3 Thunder players all time.
All time. I got Russ 1. SGA 2. And you got to go KD, right? KD 3. Even though he kind of fucked y'all, but you got to go KD 3.
Yeah. All right. SGA 1, Russ 2, KD 3. In my opinion.
Because the ring.
Yeah, it don't hold a lot of weight, but MVPs cancel each other out, right? All right, so if we both got an MVP, what's the next thing that separates us?
Wait, was Russ's unanimous or is that just Steph?
No, Steph the only one that got a unanimous MVP.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, don't do that. That's Wardell. All right, and when you said I'm gonna be cool because niggas know how I feel about Wardell, but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
He number 1.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You said you can argue. No, you can't, nigga. Wardell, but Wardell. And I love
Brody.
like growing up, I was like niggas had the Derrick Rose versus Russell Westbrook debates a lot, right?
Yep.
I
just seen one recently.
I was always on Russell Westbrook's side. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Russell Westbrook is the single most explosive point guard in NBA history. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think he had more bounce than D Rose. I think he was more explosive than D Rose had bounce, but Russell Westbrook, Russell was punching on niggas.
No, for sure. Yeah,
he was punching
everything
on
he
niggas.
had too. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So give me, man. I might be disrespectful in that, but give me Russell Westbrook. But yeah, I think.
Do you think? Hold on. You think Ja got more bounce than both of them?
Fuck no.
Ja be getting up there, bro.
Ja get up there, but you really and like Russell's 6'4". Durant.
Ja he could bring that
That's
bitch
what I'm
back
saying.
too, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like Ja will cock it back, and he got enough bounce to boom that bitch on you. Russell I'm up here with it. I'm going over top
that's
of
true.
you. I'm going over top of you. So give me Russell Westbrook. Back to what we saying about OKC though. You cancel out the championship. I mean, you cancel out the MVPs, right? So for me, it's like, what's the next thing to separate y'all championships? right? So that's my argument against Shea. I got him over KD because y'all both won MVPs, but I feel like I feel like Russell Westbrook's impact on Oklahoma City was far greater than KD's impact on OKC.
And that's my thing. So like obviously the championship is like incredible, right? That was their first one too, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
For me though, it's just like the eye test. Like when I was watching Russ play it at OKC and it was like a playoff game
That
or
was
even
Russell
regular season
Westbrook's
game,
team.
that crowd loved everything he did. It didn't matter if he was yelling at his own teammates. They loved anything he did.
He played with
They
so
don't.
much
They don't do that
passion.
for. They don't do that with SGA. And I know they love the
I
man, but
know.
I don't think he don't get on that energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like he as beloved.
And you're not wrong in that. Like, I heard how loud it got for Russell Westbrook in the playoffs. It
Mm-hmm.
still get loud in OKC, but like it don't have that same feel. Like
Mm-mm.
Shea don't carry that same oomph Russell Westbrook had. You dig what I'm saying?
Nah, he too smooth with it.
Yeah, I hate how like nonchalant the nigga that got. You dig what I'm saying? I feel like that shit is hella corny. Like I love like that's why I fuck with Wimby. Like bring that emotion back to the league. Niggas be like, oh, we lost, so that shit lamed in. Oh, we won a championship. Yay, that shit lamed in a bitch to me.
We'll get him next year.
You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? I
bro,
hate
show
that
some fucking
shit.
emotion.
I hate that shit. But honestly, let's just keep it on Russell Westbrook. You got a favorite Russell Westbrook memory or a favorite moment that he had?
There was this one I can't think of it specifically. There was like this game winner he had. When I think it was the one where he was like to get his title
You talking about that game against
for the
Denver?
triple doubles. He hit that three off that pass from Adams,
Mm-hmm.
bro. That shit was crazy. The crowd went crazy. He was going crazy. Whole team was going crazy. Like, yeah, that was the first memory that pops in my head when I think of West Westbrook.
No, I think of like young Russell Westbrook, and like not even on the specific team, but just him in transition, right? Like he was, like I
Hmm.
said, he was just one of the single most explosive point guards in the league, and
He was like
he was a blur,
Miami Braun, but a point guard.
pretty fucking much. He was a one man fast break. I'm genuinely
Hmm.
thinking they brought one man fast break to 2K because of Russell Westbrook.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He was so fucking
If anyone deserved it,
explosive.
it was him.
You know what I mean? And then that first year that KD left and Russell Westbrook was alone in OKC and he was going band for band with Golden State. Yeah, he showed me like that was like I don't really think we got like dogs like that in the league no more. Like we losing dogs in the league. Like we got players that's doing it their own way, but it's too much nonchalant shit. Like Ant kind of talk that shit. I like how Holly
Yeah.
be moving when you know what I'm saying. I know you got your personal beef with Holly because he be tearing you niggas up, but like Holly talk his shit, bro. So I like niggas that's gonna talk they shit with it. Like I fuck with Wimby because he made it be known he don't fuck with Chet, and every time he see Chet, he's willing to take that shit to hell. You know what I'm saying? Like bring real
Dog,
hate back to
facts.
the NBA, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like there's not enough hate in the NBA.
And why I love Russ is because he's had this same energy since he came into the league until his last
Exactly.
year. He ain't never like switched up or nah, bro. That's
Mm-mm.
him to a T. And I love that shit.
It
He the
pissed
only
me
person that
off.
like really genuinely like he made me give him respect to the point
Hmm.
where I like, yo, he one of my favorite players all the time.
Yeah,
I love Brody.
he
That's
he
my dog,
play
bro.
he play basketball, and this is what I hate. Right,
Hmm.
I don't feel like I still feel like he got game to give to the NBA because he still was nice with Sacramento.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he will be a huge plus to Phoenix. Like no bullshit. You let Book go back to the two and Russ run a one. I feel like he got game to give back to the league. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like in the sense
I
he might be going out on his own terms. You know what I mean?
no, I agree. I 100% believe he can still play. And I think going to the Lakers really like not messed up his career, but it really put it on like if it was going down, that shit made it go even faster.
Yeah.
The way he was getting slandered for damn near every game, like he could have a good game, they still gonna pick out the worst thing he did that game and post it on the internet. So I hated that for him for his career.
Yeah, that Lakers thing was some bullshit. And I don't like how Brian handled that shit either, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that was a little fishy there. I ain't gonna lie.
Not a
A
fan
little
of how
fake.
Brian handled that shit.
But it is what it is.
I seen
Shout
this.
out Brody, man. You had an amazing career.
No doubt. Shout out to Russell Westbrook, one of my favorite point guards of all time, one of my favorite players of all time. There was a time where I chose the number 0 because of Russell Westbrook,
Mm.
right? So, shout out to Brody for sure. I really used to really be behind that why not movement. You know what I'm saying? And that Nike commercial that they dropped, the first game that they played Golden State, and it was him. That's when he was really getting his dance shit off. And now I do what
When
I
he was
want.
dancing,
That
yeah, they
we don't
was hitting
got
that
that
shit.
type of shit no more in the league. Like I feel like we're losing superstars in the NBA. Like I feel like the superstars now are the superstars we're building up do not hold a candle to the players that we once had. You dig what I'm saying? That's just my personal
Nah,
opinion. Maybe
like you said,
in these kids' eyes it look a little different, but they don't really hold the same weight. Like the league used to be so great.
that's why Anthony Edwards so loved. He the only one. I don't want to say the only one, but him and Wemby the only ones that's like keeping that energy still from back in the day. So
I need that. We need to get back to that NBA. It needs to be more hate. Like it need like these rivalry weeks shouldn't be like a ooh, they shoved each other last season. Let's make them play. Like, no, have San Antonio play OKC. Have Ant-Man play. Shit, I feel like he
would it
got
be like
smoke with,
Denver?
yeah, Denver, but I feel like he got more smoke. Like, I would want to see during rivalry week, like Denver versus 76ers or Denver versus San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? Give OKC to Minnesota and let Anthony, get his shit off against Shea. You know what I'm saying? Like I won't
Hmm.
like I guess you can do Suns and Lakers, Book and Luca. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Book ever since KD got to Phoenix, Book been on some nonchalant bullshit and I hate that shit. Like
He really has like
I want him to go back to being a dog. Like I want him to go back to, you know what I'm saying, talking his shit. Like, yeah, Luca got up, you know what I'm saying, but that's part of the game. You dig what I'm saying? Motherfuckers shouldn't just bow out just because you had a bad series. Like, no, nigga, fuck you. And it's that every time. Like Russell Westbrook had them niggas got blown out. Russell Westbrook would have came back the next year and said, nigga, fuck you.
yep, proudly too,
You
boy.
feel what I'm saying? I
D
feel like
Book really has like I don't
been
want to say
chill, been
regrets, but he has
cool.
like yeah, like he's just been. I ain't haven't heard shit from him in the last 2 years.
Yeah, bro, and I don't like that shit, bro. Like he defers to fucking Dylan Brooks. Like Dylan Brooks, it should never be a game where Dylan Brooks has more shot attempts than you, nigga. That shit shouldn't happen. And I fuck with Dylan Brooks for being on Phoenix and helping change the culture. We more gritty now. But nigga, you're
Hmm.
Devin fucking Booker. You know what I'm saying? Go get your SG1 spot back. You know what I mean?
Like there
It's not
was
out of
like
reach.
legit talks about him being the best shooting guard in the league
You know
like
what I'm saying?
a year or two ago.
Exactly. The years he went to the finals, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's not out of reach for him to go get SG1 back. You know what I'm saying? Obviously,
It's
on
not.
Twitter and to the media, they gonna always, give it to Ant-Man because of how he carry himself. But nigga, it's not out of reach to go get that. Nigga, go get 30. Position the Suns to be a top 4 seed, top 5 seed in the West. Is it hard? Yes. It's impossible. No, nigga. I feel like we made the right moves to be a competitive team, bro. Go do it.
You gotta lock in, bruh.
Go do it. And this ain't
Focus
no
on basketball
disrespect
all
to
summer.
Donovan Mitchell either, because he honestly took SG2 from D Book. D Book looking at SG3 right now.
Damn.
He did.
Yeah. Yeah. Like he's regressed a lot.
He has. Like, I don't like that shit, bro. Book can easily be a 28 points a game scorer, but he's just on some cool shit. He got his money, nigga. You know he not leaving Phoenix. I feel like he content, bro.
Like that series when he went to or that year when he went to the finals, that like playoff
He
run,
was
I
on
gained mad
a
respect for that nigga.
mission.
Gained mad respect for him. I was like, yeah, he like that for real, bro. Like you
He
can't
was on a
can't
mission,
deny that shit.
bro. Was going 40 ball in the finals. You know, like it make like that's why it's hard for me to watch Suns games because I know what I seen when I seen Devin Booker, my nigga. I'm not making this shit up. I know what I seen when I seen him, my nigga. He was going band for band with Paul George. Game 1, he was going band for band with Anthony Davis and LeBron. Nigga, LeBron ain't never been sent home in the first round in his career. The team that sent him home in the first round of his career for the first time ever was Devin Booker and the Suns.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yes. That was Brown first time being sent home in the first round.
Shout out Book, man.
I know that dog still there, my nigga. That cool KD shit, that's some bullshit. But from the NBA to the WNBA where the hate is still alive and is still prevalent. We didn't speak on it last week and we should have. DiJonai Carrington had a hard foul on Sophie Cunningham, and refs went to go look at it and they deemed it a flagrant 2, and DiJonai Carrington got ejected from the game.
Right.
In the locker room, she got her phone. She went on Threads. WNBA players love going on Threads because that's like I'm not even going. They love going on Threads, but she tweeted white privilege and tweeted it towards the Indiana Fever. You say you really not tapped into that, but just off the information I just said, like, did you see
I seen the foul.
you seen the foul? Do you think it was a foul worthy enough to get ejected for?
Yes. I mean, like you can argue that she didn't even go for the ball. She went straight for the head.
She smacked the shit out of her, and Sophie was bleeding in the
And
mouth.
that's like the definition of a flagrant 2. Like anything above the neck and shoulder neck area, it's a flagrant 2. Like of course you're gonna get ejected. Like, well, how is that white privilege? Now you're just reaching at that point, and now it's going like, come on.
It became
I
a
feel like they
thing.
know what they be doing.
It became a
Yep.
thing, and Sophie or DiJonai Carrington later on went on Twitter and tweeted a date out, and the date was the next time they played the Indiana Fever. Right? She said 8/23 smiley face. So smoke there, right?
Yep.
Emmanuel Acho says somebody needs to share the message to DiJonai Carrington. You can't call that foul white privilege. DiJonai responded and said, I've never once claimed that the assessment of the foul was white privilege. That was your assumption. Try exercising your critical thinking skills. I know you studied psych. Furthermore, I'm the last thing from ignorant or asinine when it comes to speaking on white privilege. Do your research on that one. I went to she said, I actually went to school, one of the top universities, might I add, to educate myself on this exact subject. I would never use the term as a rhetorical weapon, knowing the historical and social weight it holds without having the proper evidence to sustain that. She
Anytime I
still
gotta
didn't.
agree with
Oh, go ahead.
anytime I gotta agree with Ocho or Acho, whatever the fuck his name is, I'm pissed off
Heavily
immediately.
disappointed. He doesn't watch the WNBA at all. He see I looked at his page. His only WNBA takes evolve around the Indiana Fever. And he sits there,
Figures.
and I don't even want to cut you off, but I feel like this has to be said. He says this. He said in his original post, there's so many good things going on in the WNBA. Olivia Miles and Asia Wilson, so on and so forth. But Acho, when I look at your page, the only thing you want to fucking highlight is anything that has to do with the Indiana Fever in a negative light, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He only wants to highlight the negativity of the Indiana Fever, and Ryan Clark as well. So Ryan Clark said some of the same shit, right? He said there's so many great players in the league, right? And I didn't like the way this was worded, where he was just like, we have Asia Wilson, we have Paige Beckers, we got Olivia Miles, we got Kelsey Mitchell. He was just like, we got Kaylin Clark, but she has to play better, nigga. She has been the best fucking point guard in the WNBA in this last month and a fucking half. No, fuck that. She's been the best point guard in the league since fucking All-Star. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like how shit is worded. Like, just keep it basketball, keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say this specific. Actually, no, fuck that. I'm gonna leave that shit alone. But to this DiJonai and Acho point, like you said, I don't like having to agree with Acho, but she never really clarified. I don't want to have to read between the lines. You said white privilege Indiana Pacer or Indiana Fever. What did you mean by it? If it's not what we think it is, then tell us what it is.
No, I read between the lines, and that's exactly what popped up. Like how else can you explain that? You literally just got ejected, and then you go out and then tweet that. What else are we gonna assume? And then you tweet about the date the next time y'all play with a smiley face.
So how does
Come on,
that?
bro.
How are we supposed to interpret that? You can't get mad, and like I'm gonna say it again. You can't I don't want to agree with this nigga, but you can't get upset with him when he responds with the information given. So I don't know what she meant by that shit.
I don't get how she would like even if she meant something else. How are you gonna assume everyone else is gonna know what
Understand?
you're talking about? Yeah, yeah. I feel like she was just trying to defend herself.
Oh, for sure. But
She said she tweeted some shit she didn't mean to.
with that being said, that game is 7 days away. So we will see what happens in that game. I don't think anything will happen in that game. I feel like that's enough from when that happened till now. You've played in games in the midst of that, so I don't think you should go into that game with any type of hate. You know what I'm saying? There probably
Hmm.
will be some negativity, but I don't understand it. I feel like it's sometimes I feel like the WNBA is super fucking unserious. You dig what I'm saying? Like there's so many y'all don't want us to think that there's jealousy in the league, but like shit keep happening. You know what I'm saying? And when shit happen, we can't always blame the Indiana Fever for starting this shit. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Are they troublesome? Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, Sophie been talking some real bullshit. She said she coming out with a book. You bring in your team trying to make a playoff push. They playing good basketball. They beating the good teams. You know what I'm saying? Everybody kept saying, "Can the Indiana Fever beat the good teams?" They beating the good teams, and then you just bring negativity, saying, "Oh, you know what I'm saying? We already spoke on the trend shit. Now you talking about you got a tell all book coming." Like, part of me think you came to the Indiana Fever to boost your social presence by playing next to Kaylin Clark. Real
Yep.
shit, right? I feel like you came to the Fever knowing that this motherfucker is white hot. If I defend her and I take a hard foul for her and I'm just around her and be part of her little clique, I can boost my social. I can boost my social shit. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what she did.
She is what people think. She is what people think Caitlyn is because of her fans.
Mm-hmm.
Like Caitlyn fans are perfect for Sophia.
1,000%. 100%.
So she made a great fucking business
It
decision
was a
going
great
there.
business decision.
Hundred
I'm not
percent.
mad at it, but I see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody's ever called it out, but I see it. You know what I'm saying? And then earlier this week, the fans were booing uh the head coach Stephanie White over her assent. Like I don't really know what happened, but they said she took DiJonai Carrington's side and the fans booed her at their next home game. Kaylin, Aaliyah, and Kelsey came out and said, "Yeah, y'all wilding. Like, calm the fuck down." You dig what I'm saying?
The fans was going to coach.
Was Boone the head coach, and the head coach had made a powerful pregame statement. If I had it, I would play it, but yeah, it the WNBA is so fucking unserious sometimes.
And it's funny. That's what I wanted to say. It feels like the more, like you said, the more popular they've gotten, the more unserious they have. Because like before Kaylin and all these superstars have gotten into the league, you rarely heard anything like negative when it came to the WNBA besides like, oh, it's just women playing basketball. You know how the men ego should be. But
Mm-hmm.
like besides that, you didn't hear any like controversial things coming from WNBA at all. And now it's like every other week
It's a
some
new
bullshit is happening. I don't
controversy.
know if that's just I don't know if it's because they're growing and like we're just more locked into what they're doing,
We seeing it more type
or if
shit.
they just wilding because now they're getting this publicity.
Publicity.
Publicity. Yeah, you said it. I'm just gonna let you have it. Yeah. So it's
No, I
crazy, man.
mean,
I don't
yeah,
know.
I feel like everything you said is a mix of all of that shit. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like they want it to be sacred. They want the game to grow, but they want it to still be in their way. It's not gonna
Yep.
happen that way. Like I said this earlier. It's like when I say a certain player has to work on something, I don't hate that player. It just means they need to work on that shit. Just like I would say if an
Mm-hmm.
NBA player, like if I say NBA player trash, it don't mean I hate that nigga. It don't mean I hate men. That nigga trash. So if I say somebody trash on the women's side, I don't hate her. I don't hate women. She suck.
You got to clarify that shit
You know
nowadays.
what I'm saying? Like, no bullshit. All due respect to everybody in the WNBA. I watch a lot of Fever games. Obviously, I fuck with Caitlin
Mm-hmm.
Clark. Lexi Hall has done nothing for the Indiana Fever. All she does is make posts trying to sell her makeup line or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what it is. Right? If you look at her last, she's a starter playing 20 plus minutes, 0 points, 2 points, 1 point. You know what I'm saying? You used to be a defender. They don't even let you defend the best player no more because your ass steadily getting rocked. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I say she not hooping, I don't hate her. She just playing ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that.
She averaging a solid 5.
That's not good enough for a fucking starter. You know what I'm saying? Them shooting percentages
Yeah,
is probably in the mud.
that's what I'm looking for. A
But
game.
I had a question because
Yeah.
we spoke about MVP in the WNBA, and you looked at me crazy when I said I got Kaylin in it.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, you said you had Asia, Paige, and
And
Olivia
Olivia.
Moms.
Olivia.
With everything that happened from then till today, has your MVP changed? MVP standings changed?
I take Paige out. I take Olivia would stay at 3. I think I would replace Paige with Kelsey Mitchell.
I'm not mad at Kelsey Mitchell.
Cause I still can't, like, I still stand on the fact that I can't have Caitlyn over, like, I can't have Caitlyn being MVP when she got Kelsey Mitchell on her team and she's like hooping
Explain.
from the outside looking in, because I don't watch Fever games, right? I just see the little highlights and whatever I see on Twitter. But I'm pretty sure um, Kelsey's leading her team in points, right? Leading her team in points. I feel like she's like from the outside looking in, she look like the main cog for their offense.
Let me look at this real
Am
quick.
I incorrect in that statement? Yeah, no.
No, I'm looking at who lead the league in. So yeah, Kelsey's averaging 24. Kaylin's averaging 22. All right, so you said that you can't have her. So Kelsey does lead the team in scoring, and that's where it stopped. Right?
Yep. Caitlyn
Kelsey
averaging
Mitchell,
21 and 9.
22 after the night. Kelsey, before Kaylin got there, was not a 20-point scorer in this league.
Okay.
Didn't make the playoffs. Right? This ain't no Kelsey. Like, I feel like I got to say it again. This is not Kelsey hate. I don't hate Kelsey. I love Kelsey. Kelsey went to Ohio State. She will forever have love in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
No playoff appearances pre-CC. Not a 20-point score pre-CC.
Right.
Kaylin gets there. Your points per game are steadily getting higher. Right? She's on a scoring tear. She's becoming a better scorer because of the gravity that Kaylin garners. So you
Okay.
saying that she should be top? Is she a top 3 MVP? I'm not mad. I don't have an argument against it. But to say that Kaylin's not in the MVP conversation, when again averaging 22 at this point right now, she's averaging the most points for a point guard in the league since 1996. And again, she's leading the league in assists. There has never been a player in WNBA history to be top 5 in scoring and lead the league in assists.
Mm-hmm.
So how is that not a top 3 MVP candidate? Over the last 10, she's averaging 26 and 10 points. You said that you would want her to cut her turnovers down. She's cut her turnovers down.
Who has she?
Players, she had 2 turnovers. She probably had like 4 or 5 turnovers today. And then when they played Your girl, Paige Beckers
She
in
had 5 today.
Dallas, she had 10 assists,
She had
2
1.
turnovers.
29-10.
Right?
It's good.
So
Yeah.
it's great. So yes, I think she's the leading candidate for MVP. I don't think there's been a player playing better than her. You dig what I'm saying?
Me personally, I think we all just arguing for second place. Because you say Kaylin, you're one. I respect it. It's Asia though, and I know the voters fatigue, but that girl is hooping, bro.
Voter
That girl's
fatigue aside,
still hooping
voter
at that
fatigue
high,
aside, I
a
can't
very
let
high
you get that
level.
off. Because if you look at the last 10, Jackie Young has been playing better than her. The reason you don't want to have Kaylin the MVP because of what Kelsey Mitchell's doing, go look at what Jackie Young's been doing for the Aces over her last 10.
Okay. She had 8 today, or 8 yesterday, 32, 25, 23, 22, 28, 18, 29, 25. Okay, she going crazy.
Triple doubles. She's had at least 1 or 2 triple doubles in
Two,
that frame.
She had 1. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So the same reason, like I said, the same reason you don't want to have CC in the conversation, would that not negate what Jackie Young's doing for the Aces, or is it different because Asia Wilson's established?
I mean, a lot of you, I just wasn't too privy on Young going crazy like that. At the same time, Age is still holding her own. She had 32 and 7 yesterday. 20. She had 32, 15, 26, 16, 26, 23, 36, 33, 28 in her last 10. Like, she's still hooping at a crazy high level.
All right,
And
so go
most
look
half
at
of those were
Kaylin's
double
last
doubles
10.
at least. I got you.
Because Kaylin didn't get that same, and I'm not trying to make this a Kaylin thing, but Kaylin didn't get that same. Oh, she's holding her own too. I feel like we make excuses.
Kaylin, her last 10.
We make excuses.
She had 26, 29, 22, 26, 20, 19, 26, 32. Had a triple double in there, double doubles. All right, I might have to. I give you 2. I might have to revisit my list.
Fairs.
I can't. I ain't even afraid to admit that shit.
I feel like it's just like you said.
But I still got Asia going number 1 though.
I get voters for. They gonna give it to Asia, cool, but at some point we got to stop just saying it's Asia's to lose.
Hold
You
on.
know what I'm saying?
To follow that up, how do you feel about voter fatigue? Like, honestly, because like, do you feel like it should go to the most deserving person, or do you feel like, all right, bro, if this guy got it 3 years in a row, we should just switch it up, even though he's still killing at the same level?
Give it to him because he's still killing. Because I feel like Bron was the MVP for 10 straight fucking years.
Those are gonna be my
Jokic was killing for 5 years. He should have been MVP. Like, if Asia don't get it, if Asia gets it, I'm not gonna be mad. Right? I'm not one of those Kaylin's fans that's gonna be mad because Asia got it, because obviously Asia is playing at an historical level. But it's like the quarterback thing. Like, the WNBA is in the era where it's so forward dominant. Right? But these guards are coming in. Like, we about to enter a time where it's gonna be a guard dominant league. Hannah Hidalgo's on the way.
For the first time.
Juju's on the way. Caitlin's here. Olivia's here. Paige is here. Sona Citron, well, I think she's a 3, but we got dominant guards. So when we seeing these guard records, and I'm not one to always be like, she's breaking records nightly. That shit really don't move me. You know what I'm saying? But if we seeing some shit that we haven't seen before, that shouldn't get swept under the rug, because I guarantee you, if it was Olivia doing this shit, it'd be a lot different. I guarantee you, if it was Paige doing this shit, it would look a lot different, right? Look how bad Dallas has been. They 3-7 in their last 10, if I'm not mistaken. They might even be 2-8. Have they been dealing with some injuries? Yes. But since All-Star, Dallas has been bad. And we have not heard a fucking word about how bad they've been as a team. We don't hear shit about
28 in their last 10.
Yeah, so we don't hear shit about how Paige would be so caught up in her efficiency that she won't go gun when they need her to gun, right? She defers. She'll pass it off to somebody else to take the shot, right? We don't hear those type of things with Paige, right? Not even from the media. Hardly hear it online unless it's an anti-Paige, anti-Paige fucking CC fanboy saying the shit. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't hear
She
about
been
these
hooping though.
stinkers. She hooping.
That's 10. Ain't that bad. 29, 22, 23, 17, 17. She had a 6, 23, 16. I mean, shit. I would have thought her ass was shooting, averaging like 12 in the last 10.
I feel like that's like making excuses. Some 17s and a 6, that's not hooping. It's not.
Okay.
You leading your team like, and this is another point that I want to bring up when it comes to like CC and Paige. Arike was in the MVP conversation pre-Paige. Now
That's true.
she's borderline. I ain't even gonna say borderline all-star. You know what I'm saying? She's not even regarded as one of the best players in the league no more. Caitlin gets in Indiana. She's helped rise KM's game. Words that came out of KM off herself. So when people say if you taking Paige or if you taking Caitlin, that's why I'm taking Caitlin. She helps bring up the talent she plays with. I don't think Paige does that.
Her stats, bro. She got there last year. 7, 15. She was 22, 22, 15. So she went from averaging 22 to 15 and 14 after since Paige has gotten there.
It's nasty.
Is that a Paige? How would that? I'd have to do some more. I have to do more research before I comment on it. So I'm just gonna shut up.
So if we swap those players, do you think KM would still be doing her thing and Kelsey would and Enrique would be? Cause I ain't gonna. You haven't been. I get it. You ain't been tapped in with the W. Niggas used to laugh when niggas said KM was better than Enrique. Like before Paige got to the league and Enrique was in Dallas doing her thing, all these 30 balls, 40
Oh, she
balls.
was my favorite player.
Niggas used to laugh. Niggas would be like, nigga, KM is nowhere near Enrique. But now it's not so laughable now.
Yeah, I wonder what happened. I wonder if it was just. Yeah, I don't know. I got to do some research on that because that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, like to me, it's just like being the best player on the team. You should being the point guard of the team. You have a responsibility at rising the floor of what's around you, and I feel like Paige is just comfortable being like if you tell her to go do this, she will go do that. She won't go rogue and say fuck it. Fuck the game plan. I'm finna go will us back. She don't got that in her.
What year did Caitlin come in? 2024?
Probably.
Kelsey went from averaging 18 and 23 to 19 and then 20, then 24. So she really broke out in this year. But she steady went up. So, okay. All right. Like I said, I got to do some research on it. But
Like I said, this
I get your point.
This is 7 years, right? And then they say,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, this is one thing I always hate." And then we can probably wrap up this podcast. A lot of people like to say, "Oh, the Fever were one game away from the WNBA finals without Caitlin last year. They didn't need her." Right? That's used as a positive for KM.
Mm-hmm.
And then they turn around and say, people be like, Caitlin Clark took 2 Iowa teams to the Final Four. Did she win? It don't matter if you don't win. I always hated that.
Oh, that's facts. It don't matter if you don't win.
Exactly. No, but they use that as a knock towards Caitlin, but as a positive towards KM. Like if she didn't win, why do it matter?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's people just hating at that point.
Oh, for sure. Like I said, there's nobody that I hate. I just want conversations to be equal when we talk about all of these players. Paige is an MVP candidate. KM is an MVP candidate. Age is obviously the fucking favorite.
For look at them living like this. Girl, that's my house.
What up, girl?
And I'm like, what's that?
Where you at?
Vegas. They don't be.
Oh, so you okay? So when you get home
Sophie,
next month?
I don't get home until the morning.
Shitty as
I fly
hell.
back.
Shitty as hell.
I'm mad as fuck.
Did you buy you a hooker out there?
Why would I buy a hooker?
I heard they fire out there.
No, I didn't buy no hooker.
Let's finish this shit up.
This nigga.
No, I fucked it up. But all of these players are MVP candidates, bro. You dig what I'm saying? I just want the conversations to be equal. I just want these conversations to be equal. You dig what I'm saying?
I feel you. I definitely feel you.
You know what I mean? But I mean, it is what it is. But as we end every episode, is the who caught your attention this week? What performance caught your attention this week?
All right, I was practicing her name. I'm bad at WNBA names, bro. Like I don't know what it is. Like I just be fucking them up. So I was practicing her name, and I'm probably still gonna get it wrong. But Marina
Mabry.
There we go. Yeah, she okay. Monday this week she had 36 with an L, unfortunately. But she went 7 for 13 from 3.
She was killing.
She was hooping.
36.
She only had one miss. That was a non-3. So you know what I'm saying?
You know why I like her
shout out to
performance?
Marina.
36, no other stats but 3 assists.
I know I couldn't say nothing else after that. I was like, damn.
I'm always gonna love a gunner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I never gave a fuck about efficiency.
All right.
When have I given a fuck about efficiency?
No, I'm saying all right.
Oh, I'm always.
If you bring that bitch up later, I'm gonna be like, hey, we had this conversation.
I'm never gonna bring up efficiency. Only time I bring up efficiency is when I say Paige cares about her efficiency too much to go fucking gun. Go gun. Go fucking gun, bro. If you gun and you get hot and y'all win a game, you know what I'm saying? 7-22, you scored 23 points, y'all win a game versus you being fucking 7-14, you scored 17 and y'all lose. Go fucking gun. We have not had one conversation where I brought up efficiency as a factor. Fuck efficiency.
Damn.
On my life, fuck efficiency.
Fair enough. So, Marina, though. Shout out to you, man.
She was hooping 36.
Yeah.
I love it. Gun.
36.
That's why I fuck with
pulling that shit.
Mabry. Hold on.
She low-key at the beginning of the season wasn't my MVP until, she started to fall off a little bit. Or slow down, I should say.
Let me look for mine. Who I want to go with. It's hard not to go with CC, nigga. She been killing. I give it to Jackie.
I assume that's where you was going.
I give it to Jackie.
Jackie Young?
32, 5 and 2, 10 for 14, 5 from 8 for 3, 7 for 8 from the free throw line. Give me Jack.
7 for 8 from the free throw line. What game was this? Oh, last game? Not last game. Washington.
To reverse Washington. Like I said, it's easy to always go. Fuck efficiency. It's easy to always go with CC, right? Because like I said, she been one of the hottest guards over the last 10. The 2 hottest guards that been playing is Jackie and CC. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always gonna be in the favor of guards.
I didn't know Jackie was hooping like that. She been hooping.
And then Olivia's still doing her shit too. She had 23, 8, and 4 against the Aces. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jackie this week.
I make myself not pick Olivia. That's how much she just be going crazy. I'm like, let me pick somebody else. I don't want to keep Dick Ryder or yeah.
I mean, you can say that.
I don't want to keep.
It's the same thing with Caitlin. Like she putting up amazing numbers. I feel like I win with Kelsey too. So it's like I feel like I even win with Jackie already. You know what I'm saying? But they killing. So what the fuck you want us to do, bro? They killing. You know what I'm saying? But
at a high level. This
is where we wrap up the podcast. We had an interruption with the host coming in, but she wasn't really talking about shit. Appreciate y'all for coming out to another episode of A Hooded Conversation. I am your host for the night, Hood Hen, Rook.
It's your boy Rook, man. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Make sure y'all follow, like everything. You know what I'm saying? We need everything we can get. So we, you know what I'm saying, appreciate y'all for listening.
I'll do that shit right. Make sure y'all follow us on TikTok at A Hooded Conversation. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at A Hooded Conversation. I still got to give you that information because I ain't been posting on that bitch. YouTube A Hooded Conversation and Spotify A Hooded Conversation. Shit, just make sure you support everything that we doing. We getting more consistent with this shit. We will see you niggas next weekend. Until then, peace.